G'day, Ben from Melbourne here, and I'm going to do a contest today for MGK Boston, or should I say MGK Buffalo, in his push for a trillion subscribers. Not sure if he made 1 million last year when he was pushing then, but I like the boy's confidence to go big. Anyway, in this, he's asking you to do 10 questions. Of course, I'm going to try and Australianify everything that I can. Some music questions. Also, some personal kind of questions. Embryonic robot won't like that. Anyway, let's get into it. First one is, on vacation, where do you like to go? And if you haven't been there, where would you like to go? Well, when I'm not here making this wonderful YouTube material for you, I like to travel the world and parts of this here big brown land. That would be it. It is becoming a bit of a big brand, I suppose. But let's get to the point. So, when in Rome, as in Australia, I like a good beach holiday. So I love going over to Western Australia. They have some of the best beaches in the world. Had a good trip to Magnetic Island, just off the coast of Townsville in Queensland. Oh, that was a good one. Every morning, get up, go for a swim in a different part of the island, and then sit outside, have a few frosty ones, and just take it all in, brothers and sisters. Other than that, I am pretty lucky. I get to go to Japan every year to see the Outlaws, as well as seeing them whenever I go over there. We try and see a place that we haven't been to before. Still, heaps to discover over there. I've been to Germany a couple of times. That's a great country to visit as well. Berlin's a pretty happening town. Also like Munich too, that was pretty groovy. Iceland I've been to, that was amazing. Really, really, really cool place. Met Björk's daughter in a record store, but that's a long story for another time. Spain I've been to, love to get back to there one day. Of course, the big trip to Canada last year. Oh, so much to see, so much to do. So many strange people from the VC there, but they're actually quite friendly in the wild. Enjoyed that too. Love to get back there one day. That's a big joint with lots of shit to see. Of course, I'd love to, in the section of where have I not been before, it's got to be Buffalo, doesn't it? Because there's a new tourist attraction in town called MGK. Boston. From Canada. Work that out. Other than that, the world's a big place. I'm pretty happy to go anywhere and check it out. Always cool things to see and do. Right, that was a very long answer to the first question. Who knows how long the next answers will be, because there's 9 more. 2. Now we're talking. Name a solo artist everyone seems to love, but you can't stand. Well, this person, I actually glad they exist because I love to hate them. And that's right. This knob here, Van Morrison. This is a great record. This was a great band. Him solo, and such a tosspot as well. Oh, the man has got his head so far up his ass it's not funny. Makes boring, yawn-worthy, wanky saxophone spiritual bullshit music. He even scats. Fuck that. And he was a complete knobhead throughout the whole COVID thing, and apparently just a grumpy prick to boot. So Van Morrison, you're a dick. Next, name a band that everyone seems to love but you can't stand. Well, again, because I love to hate them, U2. What a bunch of self-important wankers. That's all I'm going to say about them, because they're just almost too easy to hate. There's so many good reasons. You're thinking, what about your own backyard, Benny? Well, yes, hate in excess, hate men at work, hate the chats, hate Amel and the sniffers as well. In fact, this list would be shorter if I just said things I like. There's a lot out there I don't like. But for the sake of brevity, let's move along. The next, this is the Gary question, Show a Jazz album. Now, this combines two of Gary's great loves, jazz and punk. And that's right, it's the Mighty Laughing Clowns with Mr. Udich Schmudich Goes to Town. And looky here, there's a double bass. And oh my God, a saxophone. Gary's probably got several copies of this album. Next, for Smoke 'em If You Got 'em, Country Brian. Apparently he's not going to go with the country theme. Sad to hear. But anyway, show a country and western album. Well, I'm going to show a country rock album by the great Chris Altman with Que Paso. Is that how you say it? That's how I'm saying it. This is a really good record if you dig your country rock. What else we got? Who is your favourite sports team or athlete of all time? Well, just by coincidence, I was dressed like this anyway. So my favourite, I love several sports. And yes, because I'm a glutton for punishment and I hate life. And that's why I barrack for Essendon, the Bombers in AFL, the Australian Football League for all of you Northerners. Also, underneath, the Honshin Tigers, that's my Japanese baseball side. Oh yeah. And currently, I'm quite into the Australian cricket side. Hated them for a long time, but they seem to be alright these days. Now they got rid of Tim Payne and they got rid of Warner and all of those wankers. They're not too bad. Used to love the West Indies when I was a kid. They were so... How could you not dig the West Indies with Curtly Ambrose, Whispering Death, Michael Holding, Joel Garner, Gordon Greenwich, Desmond Haynes, Clyde the Glide, the captain. Who else was in? How could I forget Sir Vivian Richards? He was mates with Bob Marley. Tell me any other sportsman as cool as that. Moving right along to the next question. Share a concert memory. Well, this is a recent one. The Beasts, or the Beasts of Bourbon. Get it? Beasts of Bourbon. Saw them last year. Wasn't sure if I'd ever get to see them again because they're dropping like flies. Brian Hooper and Tony Pollard died. They brought back James Baker, the original drummer. Poor old James is on his last legs, but they keep on playing shows and they've been awesome. And the reason they call themselves the Beasts is because of another lost member who was like the heart of the Beasts. And why they don't call themselves the Beasts of Bourbon anymore is because Spencer P. Jones passed away. And so the funny story, amongst many funny things that happened at that gig, like when they played 10 Wheels for Jesus, Tex changed the lyric to My Favourite Cheeses, which I enjoyed, and he likes a lot of the same cheeses I enjoy. And he also named some of his favourite freezes. Laughs aplenty, people. But not only that, they played a fantastic version of Alice Cooper's 18, and then also the other great thing is when Tex tried to explain that the Beasts are a Beasts of Bourbon tribute band, possibly the only tribute band in the world that contains all original members of the original band. Get your head around that. Legends. Go and see them while you still can. They're still friggin' awesome. Right. Well, as Mr. MGK Boston, now residing in Buffalo, originally from Canada, is Canadian. He's asked for show an album by a Canadian artist, and I'm going to go with the mighty DOA. Joey Dickhead. What a champ. Apparently they're as important as Black Flag as far as that underground scene and network of early punk bands in that part of the world that put together touring networks. And should have been Australian with a punk name like Joey Dickhead. Love it. And last, happy birthday. Show an album that was released the year you were born. Coloured Balls. Ball Power. Check them out. The mighty Lobby Lloyd on lead 6-string Potato Maker. Don't know why I say the things I say sometimes. And you people still keep on watching me. I'll never get it. I think I've skipped yes, I have. I've skipped a question. Sorry about that. Shout out to a new vinyl community channel. Well, not new, but has only been in the VC for a year. Just recently celebrated 1 year. And he's an absolute ledge. And that's Jack from The Vinyl Voyage. And congratulations on your 1 year in, Jack. He's a Scottish man with a big, broad, beautiful brogue or accent, if you will, and loves himself some psychedelic rock. And yeah, he shows a lot of interesting stuff. I'll leave his details below for you to check out, as well as MGK Buffalo, Boston, Canado. He's getting as bad as Prince. He'll soon be a symbol and not words at all. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.